Hello, everyone, and welcome to this recording. Um, I just wanted to go over a couple of things here. So I am about halfway through grading Essay 1, and it's really great to see a lot of your essays and getting to because it helps me to get to know you a little bit better in that certain aspect of your identity, which is great. Um, I feel like I'm getting to know you on a bit more personal level, which is really nice. Um, However, I am understanding that there are a couple of major issues that we need to talk about. Um, One is thesis statement, and then the other is topic sentences for these papers. To kind of go over what I mean by thesis statement and topic sentence, let's take a look at the sample paper uh, that I sent to you via the announcements in Canvas. This is another reminder, by the way, that you should be checking the announcements and reading those announcements. Um, but this is the sample paper. Uh, what you'll notice in Fatima's paper is that she focuses very clearly on one specific aspect of her identity, um, being an Indian Muslim, and how that affects every other part of her life. Her topic sentences also have a very clear focus when she's talking about her transition from home to school and how that was very difficult. She talks about that in that whole paragraph, and it all adheres to that one topic sentence. It's a very focused, specific sentence that the rest of that paragraph adheres to. Then, when she talks about becoming a parent, she didn't want her kids to go through the same sort of torments as she did growing up, and so she talks about that specific thing in that paragraph. Um, then another topic sentence is, while I thought only people who were Indian and Muslim could not understand who could understand me, I found my way into a group that was very diverse. And so she talks about sort of adjusting to that group that is diverse and the support that they gave her. So one of the things that I've noticed is sometimes the thesis statement will contain many different aspects of your identity, and you want to talk about all of these things. And I get that you want to talk about many different things about your identity because, of course, we're all very complex, very complicated human beings, and we want to talk about everything about ourselves, right? We don't want to limit ourselves. At the same time, you can't do that for a five-page paper. That's just not enough room. Many people can't even do that in a book, right? Or in volumes of books. Um, so it's we need to focus this on one specific thing, um, and I feel like this sample paper does that well. So where do we go from here? Well, one is that if you receive my feedback on your paper and you're not happy with the grade that you earn on essay one, you can then use that feedback to revise your paper. And you can do this for any paper. The third one is a little more difficult because you'd have to turn that in before the due date to do this, but that's also an option. But looking forward to essay two now, um, I do want us to think about the specific worldview that you have and the specific things that you are going to talk about um, that adhere to that worldview or show why you hold that worldview, right? So, problems I've seen in the past with that thesis statement is choosing a worldview like I adhere to the golden rule of um, treating others like they wish to be treated, or doing unto others as I would have them do unto me, right? That sort of thing. Um, that's way too broad, right? We're talking about specific things, right? What specifically do you hold as a very strong worldview that you have, right? Um, Personally, I would hold a worldview that that we don't need to eat animal meat to be healthy, right? Um, and I would talk about that worldview in the rest of the paper, why I hold that. And those topic sentences, again, would be very focused on exactly why I hold that worldview. I think it might, for example, I might say that it's unethical to kill animals to survive when you don't need to. Two, I might say that it's healthier, right, not to eat too much red meat, especially. Um, I can go down the list of things, of reasons why I would hold that worldview. It's environmentally more friendly to do that, to not eat meat, that sort of thing. But I've had all sorts of worldviews discussed in this second paper. The key is to choose one specific thing, right? We try to talk about how you're just kind to everybody, and that is your worldview. That's just too broad. There's too much to talk about with that. I'm glad that you're kind. That's good, but in what specific way do you think that people should show that kindness, or do you show that kindness, right? I hope that makes sense. Um, anyway, moving forward, let's focus on those thesis statements, those topic sentences. Make sure that they're very clear and focused and specific. I hope this was helpful. Go back and look at the sample paper and take a look at the ways that Fatima does this. I will also be sharing a sample of Essay 2, so be sure to take a look at that as well. The due date for Essay 2 is a lot faster than Essay 1, so I'm hoping to get this video out as soon as possible, get the rest of your papers graded so that we set up Essay 2 well. So, all right, I hope everyone's doing well, and we'll see you next time.